shut up.
Yo, what is up, Eddie team? Austin Dunn. I'm back again with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna teach you how I gained weight as a skinny teenager. I'm gonna give you some of my best tips, and if you use these tips, you will see a lot of progress in your weight gain journey. So without further ado, subscribe, like the video. Let's get right into it. Before we get into it, I want to give you a little story on just my overall progression. So if you guys don't know, when I was in high school, I was like 15, 16 years old. This is when I lacked all types of confidence, and it simply was because I was very underweight, I was very skinny. That's what kind of kickstarted my motivation to even get into fitness at all. It was to simply gain weight. So if you're underweight and if you're skinny, I've been in your shoes and I completely understand because I've been there. So the first tip is that you want to prioritize meals over snacks. Now, I know I say the word a little bit weird, people always mention that, but hear me out. I noticed something when I was skinny is that I ate a lot of snacks, and it's weird that most people say that, you know, snacking is the cause of weight gain, but for me, it was the cause of my non-weight gain. It's because throughout the day, I ate chips, I ate cookies here and there, and I never ate full, whole, complete meals, like I said. So what you want to do is actually, at minimum, start eating at least 3 meals a day. Now, somebody who isn't skinny might be hearing that like 3 meals, like that's easy. But guys, trust me, I know I relate to the skinny guys. We used to not, or at least I used to not eat 3 meals a day. I would just snack all day. So prioritize full complete meals with a protein source, a carb source, and a veggie source, right? That's pretty much your basic go-to. And on top of that, learn how to cook. It will help you a lot. So that's the diet aspects of things. Number 2 is that you want to start training with high intensity and focus on compound lifts for the majority of your workout session. So let's talk about the second thing, compound lifts. Compound lifts is a multi-joint movement involving multiple muscle groups in the exercise. With calisthenics, which is, you know, one of the primary things I'm known for and that I teach about, you can only do compound exercises with calisthenics. That is why I feel like it works so well, especially for skinny guys, is because you're forced to do compound movements and progress through them over time. You're not in the gym doing a lot of isolation, doing machines, and you know, I feel like this comes with people who actually just don't know how to work out. They use the machines and do a lot of isolations thinking that will help. And yes, that will build muscle, but they don't prioritize the compound lifts. So like I said, just doing calisthenics can actually help do that because you're forced to do compound movements. And number 2, intensity. A lot of people do not train with intensity at all within their movements. And I've learned that I naturally have done this, but after working out with multiple people and seeing just how people train, like I said, a lot of people don't train with high intensity. So make sure that you're pushing your set near to failure, and then your last set, you're pushing all the way to failure. And you can even make the intensity even harder by including drop sets, supersets, purposely increasing the weight, etc., etc. Just always be sure that you're pushing yourself to that next threshold. So the benefit of gaining weight and just overall seeing results in your body is that it helps increase your confidence. Now, when I was 15, 16 years old, not only was I super underweight, skinny, but I also had a very acne-prone, oily skin that just made my confidence go completely zero. And back then, that's when proactive was getting huge. But now, with the modern day capitalism and technology, we have amazing systems and tools that you can do to not only gain weight, but to also improve your skin. And then with that being said, if you don't have a skincare routine, you need to hop on right now, Teach Hanley. Now, Teach Hanley is the sponsor of this video, and I mentioned it in this video specifically because, like I said, when I was a teenager, I had bad skin. So I feel like teenagers who are watching this, not only do you need a workout routine, but you also need a skincare routine that is proven, systematic, and easy to use, that is meant for guys just like you and me who don't want to complicate a whole lot of stuff, and Teach Hanley is the answer. I've been using it for over 3 years now, and I love it because it's just so easy to use. I keep going back to simplicity, but it's the truth. You have your face wash, and then from there you follow up with the super serum, the eye serum, and then simply the AM moisturizer throughout the day, and then the PM moisturizer at night. And if you have acne prone skin, they even have the acne system, which will prevent future breakouts. So if you guys don't have a skincare routine, you need to hop on it right now. Check the link down below in the description to where you'll get your first box alongside with a free gift. Trust me, alongside these tips, improving your skincare will help improve your confidence overall. So link will be down below in the description. Number 3, I learned to implement liquid calories. Now, we all know as a hard gainer, it's very hard for us to eat whole food, and that's why I said prioritize meals. But even if you can't do that, learn how to make some weight gain smoothies of your own. I remember specifically this one that I would make back in, this had to be in like 2013, 2012. It was every single night without fail, I would make this. It was a consistency of whole milk, peanut butter, oats, and protein powder too, can't forget that. So I would mix all that in a blender and I would drink it every single night. It had to been at least like 400 to 500 calories at the time. And I would even use it or drink it after my last meal. And here's another quick tip for you. After you eat your food is when you want to drink your liquid calories so that you don't get too full off your liquid calories before you eat your food. Hopefully that made sense. Now, speaking of milk, I did something which is called GOMAD, which stands for a gallon of milk a day. And I highly do not recommend this system of gaining weight. One, because dairy in this day and age, not good for you. Opt for other sources. And if you do eat dairy, eat it in low quantities, not a gallon of milk a day. 2, your acne and hormonal systems will get worse because of the dairy, which I did experience. Even though I did see progress in my weight gain, I got a little bit more bigger, is not worth it. So do not do GOMAD, do all these other methods that I'm talking about, and aim for actually a gallon of water a day. That will improve everything, including your skin. Then the last one, diet tip, is that you want to prioritize carbs and protein. Carbs are really like the essential when it comes to gaining weight, and that is because carbs hold more calories than almost any other macronutrient besides fat, right? Carbs and fat are energy sources, and protein is the building block of muscle. So you must have both in order to build a muscle and sustain muscle. Well, you don't need carbs, let me take that back, but having carbs will definitely help out a ton because we see it every single day. The most high dense calorie foods are usually very, very high in carbs. So you want to prioritize carbs and protein every single meal that you have. For me, I have a rule that I will not eat the meal if it doesn't have at least 40 to 50 grams minimum of protein in it. And then from there, I always have a carb source alongside with whatever I'm eating. And that's how I've overall gained weight in these past few years. Now, gaining weight, you want to make sure that it's good weight, not a whole bunch of fat. That's also why you want to prioritize protein, and you want to make sure that you have the right training principles. So I just released my new course called the Aesthetic Blueprint. It's a little mini program that will teach you overall how to build the aesthetic body the fastest and easiest way possible, and how I've done it, including the diet principles. So that will be also down below alongside with Teach Henley, and you can check it out. It's only $9. So guys, those were my tips to gain weight as a teenager. Subscribe, like the video, and hopefully you guys see results. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.